Welcome to the Berated, B-Rated Movies Podcast.
Bingo.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brian, as usual.
Yeah.
Right? We just come in hot one day with different names.
I know. Like the morning zoo.
Just random stuff. Yes. And then, yeah, so real quick, just to start off, my buddy GM listened to the episode. We're gonna, I think, introduce Garrett, and I was like, "Garrett, you need to get like that air horn or that wood." It's like, and he instantly was like, "Here you go." And so he sent me something. So thanks, GM. Now, if we ever need like sound effect, well, it's just that one.
Yeah, just the one.
You know, now we need like if we completely swing and a miss with a joke, do the wah 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 like that sad sound. But from here on, just yeah, there we go. We could do the beep sound, but still pretty funny.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember that next time we have a guest on. To be like, oh, hold on, I got the air horn. Hold on. And then go from it. Man. What shit weather this week, man.
I know. It's supposed to be more wind out here, but thankfully we didn't get a ton because then I have to move everything back in the backyard.
Dude, I literally drove my son. He lives 1.9. Not my son lives. Obviously, my son lives with me. I had to drive him to school. His school is 1.9 miles away from our house. 15 trees were freaking knocked down or ripped in half. And not like ripped in half, broken in half, like
Snapped.
horizontal. Like they were vertically.
Yeah.
Like ripped. Like you live in this area. Like you drive down that street right there.
Driving down, not this one, but like the one towards the park, like that one I had to move over 6 times to get out of the way of the trees.
Yeah, 15 trees from that wind.
Too many damn trees.
So
what are these trees made of?
Freaking boss eye wood, probably.
Yeah.
Weak ass.
They're IKEA trees.
For sure, they're not pine. They're the trees that have like the most pollen known to man.
Seriously.
God, so I think I found, my nose is doing that whole, it burns because it needs to sneeze, but there's not a sneeze like building up type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, apologize if I sound like a nerd. Or more of a nerd, I should say. Not like I ever sound cool.
Did I do that?
Right. So, yeah. What are we doing tonight?
Choose or Die.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Netflix.
It's still sticking to the 80s.
Well, this is not technically made in the 80s.
Yeah.
But it's very 80s.
Yeah, I watched the preview a couple times. It's like as if you were playing Oregon Trail.
But like, well, not so much Oregon Trail, but like the one like it's like those text-based RPGs. We used to play this one. I can shout out to a bunch of people right now. Was Oregon Trail a text-based RPG, or was it?
I think it had a little picture every once in a while.
Yeah, you had the picture like you try to cross the river and stuff. But
yeah. There used to be this game called Mafia Death.
I don't remember that one.
Dude, no, it was just a text game. And it was, let's see, probably 2008, 2009-ish. It was really big and popular. My brother and I got everybody at my work to get onto this game, and like you would just have like your own gangs and just this text-based game. Like you would have never thought that it would have been so huge and successful, but it was nuts. It was such a fun game, and then all of a sudden everybody just one day was just like, nope, and they quit playing it. Like, but it was nuts. You have to, you can train to be the fastest person, but then if you're the fastest person, you would hit them first.
Oh, okay.
But then if they had like the highest defense, then they could just hit you. And if your defense was low, like, or you had the power, but if you had the power but you weren't the fastest, like, it was a pretty nuts game, man. But it was even funner because like, I remember we'd be walking or working at the mall, or somebody would call us and like, hey, what do we want to do? We're just like, dude, just do the sell for like $1 million, $2 million. Like you can sell like stuff on it.
Okay.
And so everybody would just be looking at you like, what the hell is this kid doing $2 million deals over his phone? Like, what the hell is going on?
Nowadays, they would just be like, "You're on Robinhood,
right?" So, yeah, no, it's this movie kind of looks like, well, obviously, like the Truth or Dare.
Yeah. Well, kind of. I was thinking like Truth or Dare, Escape Room, or like Escape Room, or like a lot of those, like the Saw clones.
Yeah.
But speaking of stories, there was I believe this was a story last year. There was this virtual dungeon, like every time you play through this, it's like a phone app type deal, and it's all text, I'm pretty sure. Like every time you play through, you get a new dungeon.
All right.
Like, and you basically give it suggestions, and it creates a dungeon off of your suggestions. What? So yeah, like it's supposed to like be an adaptive thing. So every time you play, you get a new experience, which is a good thing and a bad thing for this reason. There were people that I don't know if they were serious or they thought it would be funny, but they literally took the word dungeon and ran with it, and were creating child porn.
What the fuck?
Dungeons. And
the game just made it like nobody thought of an algorithm like, hey.
Well, there's no algorithm to stop you from doing weird stuff because they didn't think people were going to do weird stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
There's no such thing as trolls.
That everybody's just, maybe they're just trolls. Hopefully they're just trolls. But even then, you have a sick sense of humor and you need to stop.
Right.
But then this gets worse because then like the developers of the game, because it's a free game, found out about this and decided to like ask these people, like, because it has a digital trail and tells you who created.
Well, just nicely ask them, hey guys.
Like they're basically asking, like, hey, like, what did you do this? Like, why did you do this? And people declined.
Confused.
Yeah, people declined to like answer. And basically, fess up to creating child porn dungeons on a virtual dungeon maker.
Right. Exactly. Like it's those ones like I hate when you somebody gives a hit and run to you. Like how they investigate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think was it your wife a couple years ago, maybe? Maybe not.
Did she have a hit and run?
I don't know, but I swear it might have been. It might have been right before my wife got the hit and run from Amazon. You fucking piece of shit. So, yeah, my wife got a hit and run. Amazon hit her. She took a picture of the license plate and the truck number like that, sent all that shit to Amazon, and they responded back with, that truck wasn't working that day. And you're like, there's a timestamp on the freeway with your truck, but yet you refuse to admit that your truck sideswiped my wife. So anyways, I swear maybe, I don't know.
Jeff Bezos won't put up with your shit.
Yeah, he's like, we're not paying your deductible. Like, there's no way that picture isn't edited. Okay. So, yeah, I swear maybe it wasn't. But, yeah, one of our friends got sideswiped. And so they took a picture of the truck as it was running away. And they went to the police. And the police were like, we'll take care of this. And they literally wrote the person a letter like, hey, by any chance, did you sideswipe a vehicle at noon on Friday at the on-ramp? The truck says, no, it wasn't me. They're like, all right, thanks. Case closed. It wasn't them. And you're like...
But we have a picture
of
you doing it.
Yeah. But they're like, nope, wasn't me. It must have been a different truck with the same license plate and everything like that.
That's frustrating.
Yeah. And you're just like, fucking...
Well, I guess like the legal limits of the law, they can't be like, you did this. We know you did this.
But I mean, you can just go and look at the truck.
Why?
And be like, how come you have red paint on your white truck and the red car has white paint and your truck has the same damage that the car does? Like, but literally just send them a letter in the mail. And they're like, what was I doing Friday? Nah, I was drinking. I'm like, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Alibi checks out.
It's like,
there's no way.
Well, there's no way he could be lying.
He was drinking. See?
He said he was. He's an honest person.
Yeah. So...
But it's probably one of those things like they have so many things to investigate in a given day that like it's probably so low on the totem pole that they're not gonna go any further with it because there's really no reason to.
Still frustrating.
It's kind of like because I get that. It's kind of like because I work with 25 to 30 patients, so it's like I'm not saying that I don't do everything I'm supposed to do.
You're like, oh, sometimes that guy doesn't need his neck IV.
No, but I'm just saying that like the level of like time and attention that I should be giving certain things.
Aren't you only supposed to give them like 8 seconds? I watched this season. I watched Scrubs.
Well, I mean, sometimes it feels like that because I'll walk in and be like the morning is literally just walk in, pills, take, go.
All right, bye.
And then if you need something in the middle of the day, I might have time.
But probably not. Crosswords. I'm doing my puzzles. Sudoku numbers aren't going to put themselves in order, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but no, I get the lack of time to be 100%. I'd love to be 100%.
Give it 100%. There you go.
Yeah.
But choose or die.
Choose or die.
This looks... I mean, it was just made this year, 2022. Mm-hmm. So it has... I want to say some big shoes that it has to fill right now. I mean, but it looks good.
It's a good entry for Netflix.
It looks good.
Netflix is
horror a Netflix game original?
It's a Netflix original.
Hell yeah.
Their horror game is pretty good.
I love all the Adam Sandler originals for Netflix.
Hubie Halloween.
I want to say Hubie Halloween was amazing.
Garbage.
Dude, that was so funny. How every time he'd ride his bike, just bigger and bigger or projectiles got thrown at him.
I just don't like Adam Sandler.
Oh, man.
I mean, even, which one was that? Murder Mystery? The one with Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
It was okay.
I think the dude, Hubie Halloween? That was a
garbage.
Hilarious movie. Like my son, we must have watched that movie, I don't know, 10 times. The grandma or his mom, every single... If you guys haven't seen Hubie Halloween, just pay attention to the details of the movie. Like I said, when he's riding his bike, like 3 things get thrown at him, and by the time the third one gets thrown at him, it's like a cinder block or like a huge watermelon or something, you know? And then every single time that his mom comes into the screen, she's wearing another fucked up shirt. Like, I shaved my balls for this, or like, I'm a boner donor. Like, all of those stupid details. That's a hilarious movie.
Okay, so that part...
See?
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like the funny t-shirts thing. Like, I love ridiculous t-shirts.
Yeah, we kept trying to explain to those high school kids about he made boners because he thought they meant mistakes. Yeah, he's like, I made a bunch of boners in my day, everybody. And everybody's like, what the hell?
Well, okay, I get, like, that was an old school term. Like, I pulled a boner and...
That was real? What the hell?
Yeah, no. I've heard people say that. Maybe that was just where I lived.
But, yeah, so a Netflix original for... I don't think I've seen Netflix original scary movies except Hubie Halloween.
There's a couple other good ones that I would like to do at some point.
Hell yeah, then. Well, this is going to set the bar.
But their horror stuff, the gore is, and the scariness is pretty good and on point. So
nice. Well, I think
they commit.
What did you bring? What are we drinking?
Johnny Walker Red.
Johnny Walker Red and Diet.
Oh, I got Coke Zero.
Is there a big difference?
I can taste a difference. It tastes less mechanical.
It's so weird. Like, we've been drinking diet soda since 2005. And it's so odd when I taste a soda that like isn't diet. I was like, good God. You know, it like hurts my teeth. There's so much sugar or something in it. Like, I'm like, ugh. And like, I want to be those people who's like, this is 17 cups of sugar in one can of soda. You know, you're just like, get the hell out of here. Like, it'll be all right. Yeah. I like those memes where there's like, that's a lot of Coke. You're just like, that's not cocaine, assholes. That's sugar. And you're just like, oh, all right. But
yeah.
No, so it's pretty smooth right now.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Made the normal 50-50.
Yeah. No 75-25s.
Good God. I think the last, when was the last time we recorded? There was a couple times. Yeah, I did that poll. If I didn't make it through Texas Chainsaw 2, I did a poll to see if I did it. 100% of the people said that I drank too much that episode. And that's why I started falling off at the end. 100% poll. I think they're wrong. I think I'm going to answer
they might be wrong.
I did drink too much that episode, I think.
I feel like we might have both drank.
What we had Samuel Grant.
Oh, that stuff hit hard.
Holy cow, that stuff was smooth though.
It was.
That was nuts. That was a good episode. But all right, I think we're about 20% done or 20% left. So a big huge swig. And we'll come back and get going on Choose or Die.
All right.
17 years. All right, let's go. Sweet.
All right. We're back for the beginning of Choose or Die.
Dun, 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 dun. Have you ever put your TV on, what is it, like audio describe mode or whatever the hell it is?
I've used it. It's weird.
Dude, I was so confused. We got a new TV and we put it in my son's room, and he wanted to watch something on Netflix onto it.
Yeah.
And it's like big red N comes across the thing, fades away to colors. I was like, what the hell is going on with this TV? And it's like, now this comes up. And I was like, what the hell?
I can't believe that's somebody's job.
Dude, that job's
I mean, I get the importance of it, but it's a weird job.
All right. Critic, something scary, just a flash of skull. Now it's a big old, that's a fucking amazing house, dude.
The coolest house you've ever been at, and mom is arguing with the son.
With a butcher's knife in her hand. Well, the son's a dick face anyways.
Yeah, and he's smoking a cigarette. In the house.
That house is easily, 8,000 square feet?
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
Huge house, big-ass pool, and the mom's arguing with a butcher's knife because the son is smoking a cigarette in the kitchen. Oh, who's that guy?
And he's been in a bunch of stuff. I know, I've seen him in stuff. But they're arguing about him and how he's always living in the 80s.
That's really weird, but...
And he's got this cassette tape called Cursor.
Is that the dad?
This is the dad.
Oh, so the mom and son were arguing about the dad living in the 80s.
So he's downloaded the cassette tape to his computer?
I think that's how it works.
I've never heard of that before. So level 1, you are in a cave.
And prove yourself worthy of the prize. Precious chalice lies within. So this guy plugged in a cassette tape into his computer.
And he wants to seize the prize.
Or does he want to ignore it? And so the computer is talking to him. Well, typing to him. It's like that black screen with the green letters.
But it's like really like it pops a little.
Do you see what's going on? So the dad is sitting there drinking a beer, and it's like, you drink the chalice. Now the chalice is empty. You put it on the table. And so now the computer says, do you want to get another one? That's now all of a sudden. So the computer...
There's beer.
And all of a sudden there's a magic beer on the table?
This is the best program ever.
It's like, fetch boobs or something.
And the beer says behind you.
Uh-oh. And now the beer says fooled you.
That's creepy.
That is weird.
There should be a beer company that creates labels like that just to mess with people.
No, I think Coors does when the mountains are blue.
Oh, that's right.
What it has. One. So now this guy's just fucking with this game where it says lights on or off. And so every time he tells it to do something, it does it. So lights off, the music, or the lights turned off. Now I turn the music on.
Yeah.
And now the music's on. He should say, shave my face. Right?
Yeah.
Because he has just a very weathered beard. And now it's asking
tongue or ears.
His tongue or her ear.
Yeah.
And then that's saying choose or die. All right, well.
And it's making some weird screechy noise that is
screechy.
like making him grab his ears.
Like a bunch of cycads were in his basement.
And it goes black.
Uh-oh.
And what is he going to find when he comes out?
When he comes out of, you can't say closet.
His 80s man room, man cave?
Yep, that's what it called it. It said a cave. All right, well.
Chopped out his son's daughter? Son's tongue.
That's his, yeah. The dad chose his tongues. All right, well. So the dad chose his tongues, and then the wife took that big-ass butcher's knife and cut her son's tongue out.
Yep. That's creepy.
All right, well, and now we're going back into credits.
We're going to get these DOS credits.
DOS effects.
It's like super high-tech DOS, though.
But it's supposed to look... All right, so now level 2, they're back in the cave. Laura's flesh or Gabe's arm. Jesus.
This gets real, yeah.
Dark, that went 0 to 100 real fast.
I know.
Went from getting a beer to chopping off someone's arms or flesh. God damn.
Yeah.
Her head or his eye. What the...
I mean, like head versus eye.
But at the same time, why can't you say like... I don't know. What were we talking about last, pinky toe.
Yeah. just like small things, not like gigantic thing versus really, really tiny thing.
Right? Like, damn.
Really morbid.
You can't say, give him a fucked up haircut. You know? Uh-oh. So now it said, do you want to end the game or make copies? And so he chose to make copies like a dick.
So I'm assuming these copies go out to other people.
You have 7 days to play this.
To save his family.
Oh, your family is safe. For now.
Now we're at a large building 3 months later where a bunch of cleaning ladies are cleaning windows.
Boom. Ooh, and now they're just giving out envelopes of fat cash.
I'm pretty sure they're getting paid under the table.
And that one's pregnant, she said. And the other place said, you're just stupid and lazy. Oh, and now here comes a social justice warrior. Don't talk to her like that. I'm going to get on my BMX and ride.
So it's a building called Kismet, which Kismet is kind of like fate, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like those fences, how it's just... Oh, never mind. Those are the wrong fences. It's like just it looks like it was glass, but it was just this weird black mesh. And now this girl is riding her BMX. I'm pretty sure that's where Eminem worked at in 8 Mile, that factory.
Yeah. This looks like this is in like the industrial district.
She's going over there. He's going to have a rap battle tonight.
So there's a sewing business in the middle of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, like how do you make
know.
money?
Does your mother sew? And then he's going to do that one.
It's like nobody lives near there.
What the hell?
So she lives inside this building apparently.
God, just open it up and there's like the creepiest like shit in this place.
Like super.
I'm guessing that's her boyfriend that's trying to.
Yeah.
He's playing a video game on a computer, but not like a new computer. Well, I guess this is. Is this based in? Nope. There's no way.
Well, that's a pretty new computer.
Yeah. it looked like it was a...
Oh, so he's making a game.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. With some pretty high-res graphics, too.
That was a good-ass printer.
Yeah.
Printed off something that looked hella creepy. Was that his girlfriend, but she had, like, those messed up nun eyes?
Yeah, like the eyes just look dead.
God.
They're like dead shark eyes.
He's like, this is every time that we lay together, I have to look at you like this.
You never love me. Ever.
God. And like these places, like...
Oh, and they make a Run DMC reference.
Like, I like how they just have all that natural light, but then for some reason they have so much dust or smoke in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for sure they have low air quality.
Yeah.
Where they're at right now. And he has... I'm pretty sure those bangs are illegal for him to have those. Like, there's no way that he should be able to have those bangs like that.
I know. I feel like everybody's got like an 80s touch to them. Like everywhere you go, there's a bunch of 80s stuff.
Yeah, like that little thing that she just pulled out.
That looks like a Commodore.
Well, let's see what the hell they are. I'm not paying for art. I'm trying to get this game on. Get the game off. Haha. Oh, wait.
No,
so, all right. Never mind.
Oh, she's an honest person who sells. She's going to return some of the money from selling that Commodore machine.
All right. So they're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, I think that's her friend.
Good God. Did he just sweep up macaroni and cheese dust off the ground and then put it into a pot?
Yeah.
Saving it for later?
Yeah, why not?
Dude, he's going to be the first one to go for doing something gross.
We're back to the cold hot dogs.
Yeah, there's no way that shit was on the ground for less than 10 days. There's no 10-second rule.
Well, this place doesn't look exactly clean. It's just a bunch of stuff in a room on racks. And they found the game in a cassette.
$125,000 they could win.
If you can complete the game.
$125,000 isn't a lot. Think about how many people you have to... What if you kept picking the same person? So cut his tongue out, and then his ears, and then his arm, and then his eye, and then like that'd be so fucked up.
You just have like nothing left.
Just out of nowhere, it's just that one person.
Yeah.
That'd be such a dick move.
So they call the number, and it's Robert Englund. The guy that played Freddy on the other line, on the pre-recorded message.
So random. Are you worthy? So now these two are geeking out over the voicemail for the video game. I still understand how the cassette tape goes into the computer.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that part out. That's a little weird. Like, it's kind of cool, I guess. Like, it's interesting, but it doesn't make any sense.
Because then, like, by the time, like, what happens when side A is done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is the game over, or is that just level 1?
But
what happens?
I think they're uploading the cassette to the computer, but then it turns into a software. I don't understand how that works.
Well, then I told you about how, like, I used to have a Suzu Amigo, and for some reason, the cassette player in it was playing at 1.5 speed. And so, like, we had this Juvenile record, and I put it in, and it played it so quick. And I was getting so mad. I was like, dude, this is such a good CD or cassette, but it's just so short.
No slow motion for you.
It was quick motion. And so then I finally hear a normal song at normal speed. I was like, what is this shit? And they're like, this is the song. And so then I get the cassette and I put it into a different tape player, and I was like, what the hell? And that's when I realized that the Amigo was at 1.5 speed. It was a tight ass tape. And now this girl is going to her real home.
To her home with her mom.
Ooh.
And they're being evicted by Kismet, the place that owned the place she worked, or that owns the building she works at.
Ooh. And now, looks like she's going to either, I'm going to say, steal her mom's medicine or give her mom medicine.
And I think she's about to give her mom medicine. She doesn't seem like the kind of person who would steal.
I'm going to go with bad guy. Oh, really? What the hell? There's just a glass dick on the counter. Mom's fucking smoking meth or crack.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
So her mom is an addict.
All right, so that's really random. So weird.
And she has the grossest, nastiest rag doll. It's like tatters on tatters.
God. There's no way that ragdoll has been ran over 6 times today by a truck.
It looks really bad.
Mm-hmm. That lady, all she wants to do is just listen to an Outkast album and just lay there on bed, man.
Yeah.
On the daybed, the couch.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Bitch, stay off that blow. But she's looking at the wall as if the TV's on it and watching it. But really, they just have that shitty TV on the ground and to the right. Oh, and now the daughter wants to
take her to the park.
She says she wants to go for a walk. Like, get up and go on a walk.
Yeah.
Enjoy some fresh air instead of that meth air that you've been living in. All right, so
she's
now
in her room looking at motherboards.
I think we're going to get a montage right now.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get a montage of her soldering.
Hell yeah. Every good movie needs a montage, man. No matter what. I coached my son's soccer team last year, and I'd never coached a team before, so I call it a really good friend, Eric Epics 21. And I was like, dude, I need some advice, man. He's like, just do a montage with your team, and then you'll fucking do great for the season. I was like, God damn it, I never thought about that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You just
I didn't practice once. I just took a bunch of still pictures with them. And, I mean, we won the season. But, yeah, thank you, Eric, for telling me about the montage. That's how you get the team good.
Just turn it into a montage, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
They're back in the Kismet building, the emptiest, cleanest, nicest building.
Like, what the hell? There's literally nothing in there. It's just a beautiful floor and big old windows.
I know. Like, they should have businesses in there.
Like, what the hell is it?
They just have a building to have
like, you know that scene in Bruce Almighty where it's just the wide open floor?
Yeah.
That's what they're cleaning. I'd be like, damn it, what are we cleaning? There's nothing even in here. Whatever, they're getting paid.
And now we're back in a diner.
At a cafe.
Like a cafe. An older cafe.
They're cooler.
And she puts in... Oh, so she has like a USB tape hookup for her computer.
For her laptop, for those who want to play Cursor on the go.
She can convert the tape into software.
Oh, now she's texting. No wonder you're single. Bitch, you're single too.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Uh-oh. So now the game's uploaded.
And the waitress is hassling her to order something.
And now the game's uploaded and it's going to probably say something about the waitress. Like, make fun of her ugly, what the hell is it, apron?
That is, yeah.
Or be polite.
That weird green color apron.
Is that green? I guess it might be mint green.
Maybe like a mint or a teal.
Oh.
So she gets her level
one. Tavern. Just prove your worthiness. Coffee or cake.
And everything on the menu is coffee or cake.
Ooh.
I wonder,
and she's like, what the hell? I want scrambled eggs.
Yeah, how does it augment reality like that, though? Pretty weird, right?
It's got to be Michael Carbonaro.
Yeah, maybe. It could be.
Mm-hmm.
So she chooses coffee.
But the thing, like, who drinks coffee at 2 a.m. alone in a diner with a laptop?
Crazy people.
All right.
How do they have combos at this diner? And none of those combos, like, if you look on that menu,
It just said number 1, number 2, number 3.
it was like eggs and bacon is a combo. No, that's just a plate. That's not a combo. Those are two things that should go together on a plate.
It's a combination of the two.
So you could. I wonder why there's no one going into this place. Is because your menu sucks.
Yeah.
And it looks like you need to update this place from the 60s.
Yeah, it looks like there's no you can't edit the menu either.
So she tries to close her laptop and quit the game.
And now she's in the upside down.
Yeah, this looks like the upside down. So she has to choose or die.
All right. How hard could it be? It's choosing what do you want to eat.
So it's asking her, do we take a break?
You want to take a break?
She says yes.
Uh-oh.
And the waitress is breaking.
Oh, this is in the preview. Those are coming out of her paycheck. The waitress is doing the robot and just dropping cups and cups and cups. I get it. Should we take a break and she's breaking the cups?
Yeah.
Instead of... Uh-oh.
So...
God, she kneels down in the glass like she's fucking Bruce Willis from Die Hard.
She's going to pick up a small sliver of glass.
Ooh, that's a pretty big sliver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's really long.
That's what she said.
And stick it in.
Now she's doing a pirouette stance.
Her mouth.
Uh-oh. And she's going to try to eat the glass somehow.
Oh, my God.
She's whimpering. Even if she swallows that big, huge piece of glass successfully. Oh, she's chewing it. Okay. I was about to say it's going to come out the other side.
Yeah, but after it's wreaked all that havoc.
Yeah.
It's going to wreak havoc on your intestines.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to come out the other side. Like, it's not going to be...
She grabs another one.
She's just eating glass. That's not a good help. That's not a good diet, man.
And her mouth is filling with blood. Oh my God.
Because she's eating glass.
This is so gross.
Oh, look how much blood she spit out of her mouth.
I mean, you probably wouldn't instantly die from eating two tiny pieces of glass.
And now the owner
turns into like a weird glitchy video game character.
Yeah.
Trying to stop her.
Yeah. So the waitress is still just taking handfuls of glass now and shoving it in her mouth, trying to eat.
And she has passed level 1.
All right.
And you get like that computer graphics image of the
Count Dracula game where it's just blinking ding 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 ding, and she just woke up like Groundhog's Day. Look at, man, I hope that radiator doesn't work. There's a radiator literally touching the headboard of her twin size bed.
Well, they are in like this awful apartment.
Dude, I don't know how you sleep, but I sleep on my side with like my arm up like this, you know?
Yeah.
I would burn my hand on that radiator every single night.
I mean, I sleep on my side most of the time, but that's like a space issue.
No, like, dude. And then look how long her hair is too, and it's dry as shit.
Oh yeah.
You know her hair would go up in an instant if it touched that radiator.
Just
It'd make that sound too, like a karate kick. Except it's just I
mean, is that the fire sound? I don't. That's the one I hear all the time.
When they like run and there's like a flame behind them, it's like.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
But I know that like movie sounds are really, they're not the actual sound. It's what you think the sound should sound like.
Uh-oh. Now Carl Winslow is talking to her mom saying it is a tragedy and looking into the bedroom. Ugh, and the mom is offering the police officer something to drink.
Yeah.
Alcohol-wise, and it's like, what, 10 in the morning?
Oh, yeah. But she needs something to go with her chain smoking before she smokes her crack.
It does, man.
Out of her crack pipe.
Hell yeah. This used to be a good neighborhood. And then I moved into it and started fucking smoking all this meth and everything right here in the,
We were. And then you started smoking crack. We were happy.
And then you start hitting that glass dick every night.
Oh my God.
And now look.
She's really not, okay, I'm not like downing her, but she is really not the person who should be talking about the morals and the moral failings of society.
And that little girl, or the daughter, the one that's playing the game right now, just had a flashback of a little kid in the forest telling her to choose or die.
Yeah.
I get like the feeling like the mom used to be a nurse or something. And something bad happened at her, and so now that's why she's addicted to drugs.
She's got that look. She's got that I used to be a nurse look.
I used to mean something.
I used to make a difference.
Right. I used to change bedpans, bitch.
Yeah.
And then she just leaves. Change your own shit.
Keep your shitty ass.
Dude, that's
terrible. That's terrible.
Ooh. And now there's this guy named Lance just talking shit to a little teenage girl, and he's just talking shit to her. And his name's Lance, and he looks like a Lance. Ponytail, slicked back.
So he's a drug dealer. Because he says, there's no cure for what your mom's got, and I've got the medicine.
There it goes.
So we get our white ponytail drug dealer who looks like Dave Grohl.
He wearing black jeans, a black long sleeve shirt, and then a black vest.
The very 80s.
I like layers.
So many layers.
Right. Oh, he's got the neck tattoos too. And he saw the eviction. Dude, this drug dealer, like, why is he up so early?
And why is he like all up like in their business?
He's the landlord too. That's where the M. Night Shyamalan twist comes into play.
He's a drug dealer and the landlord.
Oh, and then he just knocked on the door. You think that drug dealers would be nice and listen to people's requests, like, hey, don't do this to my mom anymore. Like, he didn't even wait till she was even 20 feet away from the door. He just knocked right on the door right when she left.
Yeah. He's not the Will Ferrell drug dealer. Like,
he's polite in manners.
I could be the good drug dealer. Like, hey, you want some drugs?
See? Leave it up to them, I guess.
So we're back to her with her best friend again.
Is that her best friend?
Or her good friend, the guy she sells to.
Yeah, that she's selling the stuff.
Mr. Bangs.
Mr. Bangs.
There we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then she's asking about a video game, and he's like, no, Pac-Man doesn't go around eating people. Well, I'm just telling you, bitch, that last night, this literally made some woman randomly eat a bunch of glass. She's not going to shit right for weeks.
Yeah.
Something. God.
So he tells her he's going to figure out what's going on with Cursor. And she's mad at him.
And then she makes that comment, you're real fucking smart. I'd be like, you want my help? Yes or no?
Yeah, really. Like, she came to him for help, and then she's mad at him because she used the game.
Like, it's his fault.
Because he had the game.
What a hater.
So we're back at the Kismet building.
Again, clean the same floor.
2 a.m.
Hell yeah.
In the empty room.
Like, what do you think they do in that room?
This is like the playroom. Like
yeah.
They just run around.
Kick a soccer ball in there or something. There's nothing blocking. It's just a wide open thing.
Yeah.
But the ceiling isn't tall enough to be basketball.
No.
It's not tall enough to be volleyball. I mean... Ooh.
So she was talking to somebody on the phone, and then...
I think it was her mom.
Her mom. And all of a sudden, everything goes glitchy, and...
The computer is...
The game. We're back in Cursor.
Bum, bum, bum.
Level 2. This is technically a tower. They're in a tower.
I mean, they are in a tower.
And she sees a...
Looks like a puzzle and a rat.
A rat on one side and a person on the other, and that's her mom.
What the hell? What the hell is going on? Living room or bathroom? Well, I don't know what, but then that's you never know with these crazy ass games these days. Now the daughter has to choose.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, does the rat go into the living room? The rat does go in the living room.
But the mom was supposed to move.
There's no meat in the living room. Uh-oh. So
presumably, whatever choices she makes, if her mom doesn't move, it's just going to keep inching towards her until it gets to her.
But I'm trying to look at this to see if it's locked, though, the mom can't get out.
Yeah. So the mom comes out of the bathroom in the living room.
Uh-oh.
Moves towards the rat. And is now running away from the rat again.
Uh-oh. So now the rat in the bedroom. Is trying to get the mom. Maybe I shouldn't have taken all these drugs. Charge or chew. Charleston chew. Those are good candy bars.
It tells her mom to go to the window.
Yeah, I mean, that might work. How big is that rat, though? I mean, it probably hurt really bad.
That rat looks gigantic. If the rat is actually in proportion with the mom, that thing's huge.
That rat is the size of like a cow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The rat is chewing through the door.
But wouldn't the mom just kick the rat?
So the mom jumps out the window?
And then a big old puff of smoke comes. Just like the cartoons when Wile E. Coyote falls off the cliff.
Yeah. I'm presuming the mom jumped out the window.
Yeah, and then a big puff of smoke came up.
Wow.
Damn, and the mom's knees were both broke like that?
And she breaks and stomps the shit out of this monitor on the one lone desk in the middle of the room.
The only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing in that floor is that desk and monitor.
And she got sent home.
Yeah, she smashed the shit out of it. It's like, this coming out of your paycheck, bitch. Uh-oh. Yeah. So now they're trying to figure out the coding of this game. And?
She transferred it to her phone.
What the hell?
And her mom is still...
I mean, her face is jacked up.
Like... conscious? Wow. After all that?
After jumping out of a building and both of her legs got broken and her face looks like...
I mean... shit. Okay, I guess.
Lego. Oh, God. This is like the second story. Is that the third story, maybe?
Okay, yeah, it's like second or third. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, so that makes more sense. So she's going back to the apartment to figure out what happened, I guess.
I mean, you saw what happened. A big old rat. A big old horse rat.
I guess so we can see.
Trying to get her. Man, who's going to clean up her room?
So she's reliving everything that happened.
Bingo. Now, slowly walking through the house. She's like, look at all this. They really didn't have any food here.
Yeah.
What? And then there's the door. And with her telling her to chew. And chew answer is written on the door. What the hell does she have?
That is... What is that?
It looks like one of those gender reveal poppers.
Maybe she's just going to scare the crap out of him and be like, it's a boy.
It's a boy, bitches.
To your face.
Is that, unless that's a
broken bottle.
Broken beer bottle, but what the hell? Oh, okay, yeah, that is a broken bottle. That's a shitty weapon of choice. But
that is. You get one shot and it's basically over.
Yep.
Because it's going to snap off in whoever it's in.
Yep, and she's like, you were really afraid of some... Let's see how big this thing was.
I wonder if it's still there.
It hopefully is.
Oh. And here comes drug dealer, White Chocolate.
Get out, I have my broken beer bottle. What if it was all just like a PCP trip? There were no rats or nothing.
Yeah.
It was just her, the mom, breaking into shit like she's from The Shining.
I mean, that would be more interesting.
She's holding the broken beer bottle like a butcher's knife. Like she's going to be able to stab him multiple times instead of holding it like a knife.
Well, yeah, she's like holding it up. It's not going to be able to do anything from that angle, especially if you put the sharp edge on the top.
Wasn't there a movie where they just, it was 420 Massacre, where he stabbed that in the eye?
Yeah.
Remember?
I remember that.
So, I mean, maybe that's what's going on. And then she just flinched with the broken beer bottle. Like, so tough. Now she's looking around her apartment.
Meat.
To wonder what the hell happened.
On the back wall.
Meats and rats. Maybe if they cleaned their room more, there wouldn't be rats in it. That's just my thought. And the rats joined together like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And formed one giant rat.
The Megazord of rats.
Or Captain Planet.
By our powers combined, we smell like trash.
Probably. They're like, look at this apartment. Zooming in. That looked like weed by a urinal in that picture that he zoomed in on.
Yeah.
What the hell? So, back at that random guy's, you can't even say apartment, shithole. Look at that. There's no way he can touch any one of those spots on the wall and he gets tetanus.
Yeah, this place is gross. Even his like beaded dividers are like hemp leaves.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
You know how he's lying though? Look, there's another, it looks like that's a weed plant. No. But he doesn't have a black light or any of the black light posters.
No.
Of frogs or, Jimi Hendrix or psychedelics.
No.
Nothing.
Like none of the cool stuff. But now he's going through the code on the in the cursor program, I guess.
Yeah, because that's how you do it. Because when I have a video game, it comes with coding.
Apparently, I can just break down the code real easy.
Yep. I can't beat level 5. I'm going to switch up the codes on it real quick.
That's how I do it.
Yeah. I don't want to play this guy. I want him to be the first guy that I fight.
Another
having Chinese takeout.
And talking about
how they're both the shittiest eaters with fucking chopsticks.
Yeah. Well, he's not really eating with the chopsticks. He's just talking and pointing.
Yeah.
Well, he holds chopsticks.
She's holding them so weird. And so's he.
They hold chopsticks like I hold chopsticks. I don't know how to hold chopsticks.
They're holding them with they just look so off.
I'd rather just have a fork.
Like I hold it with my ring finger and my index finger. They're holding it with their middle finger and their index finger. So weird. And look, she can't even pick up anything.
Oh, what? They're so close together. What are you going to pick up?
Seeing that guy, how he... Whoa, you just threw food in my apartment. Now the rats are going to come out here for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're just having a food fight with their Chinese noodle takeout.
That looks like ramen. That doesn't look like like something you would get at a
That's
Chinese
not Singapore
restaurant.
drunken noodles.
Like you wouldn't buy that from a Chinese restaurant.
That's probably just like leftover cartons, but he made ramen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's time.
It's time for level 3.
2:00. They're getting on that video game. And here we go. And now it looks like they're in fucking GarageBand.
Yeah, that does look like GarageBand.
Oh, all right. So he just
is he breaking down the code?
I guess he extracted something. Why does that look like Frankie Muniz?
He kind of does.
Well, Frankie Muniz doesn't have freaking bangs like that.
Oh yeah.
Nerd. You were with your loyal squire. He's like, hey, he's talking about me.
It's like, I'm not a squire.
Well, guess what? You don't want to be in this game, bro. See, and now it's doing everything.
I think I would just be annoyed if the screen told me I was looking in disbelief.
It'd be like, what? No, I'm not.
Don't tell me what I'm feeling.
Right.
Computer game.
Ooh. The screen is
and he's
telling the future.
Like amazed by this. He's not even mad.
Right? You wouldn't be confused like, what the hell? Has this computer game know what I'm going to say before I even say it?
He should just be like, fuck your face. Computer games are stupid.
Uh-oh.
This computer system is a big whiny baby.
Right. Like, nope, you don't get any more. And now the screeching sounds just came because they're not choosing fast enough.
Yeah.
So now they're just relaxing on the ground. No, you need to hurry up and choose.
Yeah, you need to choose. Otherwise, somebody else is going to have to eat glass.
Right. And the thing is, like, all right, uh-oh.
So they said,
tell them to look.
With a big-ass arrow.
Uh-oh.
What are they looking at? A red door and a blue door.
This is Neo choosing the red pill or blue pill.
Yeah, this feels very Matrixy. This moment.
He's like, my whole life I've been in the Crip gang, but now it's telling me I need to be in the Bloods. Like, I don't know what to do. No, now it's saying blue or red.
You have to choose a door.
Never pick red, he says. Trust me. As he's wearing a red hoodie. He says, never pick red, trust me. And he's wearing a red hoodie.
Yeah.
Seems really weird. Seems really weird.
All right, and we'll be back
to see which door he's going to choose.
After this.
Oh.
All right, so we're back to the door decision. They're at the red door.
Yeah, he's like, never choose red. And they went to unlock the blue one, but it's locked, so they have to choose red. So she's putting her ear against it. It's quiet in there.
So there's literally no choice. It's not a choice.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, you either choose it or you die. Maybe.
So, well, at this point, if you choose red and some shitty stuff happens and somebody dies, it's not choose or die. It's choose and die.
What happens if you... Oh, this one says red's not so bad. What happens if you went to the blue door and you yelled red and opened the blue one?
Yeah.
Like those nerds that try to write like true and false at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And make it look so shitty.
Trolls.
Right? And there's like, nope, you get no credit for it all. But what if the kid's handwriting was just so jacked up and ugly?
Like when you're talking about like bad answers on a test.
Right.
My favorite one is what was it? If Bob has 30 donuts and he eats 18 donuts, how many donuts does he have left?
And he's like,
and I love the kid's answer. Bob has diabetes.
It's like, that's exactly 18 goddamn donuts.
I obviously they're not specifying the time period, but
boom,
the lack of specification is the problem. So
now they were walking through the red door, and there's just a bunch of red hallways.
A bunch of hallways.
It looks like the hallways are getting thinner.
A bunch of tile.
They're in a bathroom.
In a bathroom stall, into a pool.
Yep. Riley Memorial Pool. What the fuck is this place? Bitch, you see the thing on the wall. It says Memorial Pool.
It's where her brother drowned.
I don't recall the brother drowning. Uh-oh. Ricky! I hope everybody got that reference. So now her brother is apparently drowning in a pool of
fog.
I was going to say either fog or water and dry ice.
But if they're able to just walk right into it, that's got to be fog.
Yeah. The Fog. Bum, bum, bum. But then also...
We could watch that movie.
Clearly, maybe. There's clearly no water in that pool.
There isn't.
So how did that person drown in there? Oh, was Ricky the little kid that told her to choose or die from the forest?
So. Yeah.
And he wasn't in the forest. He's just in this foggy-ass pool?
Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
Why is he covering his mouth if it's just fog in a pool?
What if it's fucking meth smoke?
Maybe.
They just burning a bunch of cocaine.
All right.
Look at me, Kayla. That's got to be smoke. That's not fog.
Well, if he's covering his face, I'm assuming it's smoke.
Yeah, I'm guessing that it's, like we said, just drug smoke in the air.
And there's that raggedy, like...
that shit doll that their mom was holding.
That beat up, tattered doll.
In also, the empty pool.
It was the child's doll. And so that's why she does...
Holy hell. It looks like that kid's being dry humped to death.
Oh, yeah. So she's...
So the brother, I'm guessing, was a high diver and dove into an empty pool and belly flop. Wait a second.
So she gets a choice.
Save Isaac or save Ricky.
So save Mr. Bangs or save Ricky.
But look, Ricky's wearing a blue shirt. Isaac's wearing the red shirt. And he said, never go with red.
Okay, so now the red versus blue thing actually makes sense. Ooh. Okay, I get it now.
But then at the same time, how are you going to save Ricky if he's been dead? Oh, now Ricky's waking up.
Save Isaac. And Ricky turns into some psychotic undead zombie man. Or kid.
Wearing an ugly sweater. Are those his pajamas? Ricky needs a timeout.
Yeah, really.
He's in trouble.
It's like, so they're gonna make her kill him?
Oh my god! Yeah.
Wow, this is morbid.
But look at how she's trying to kill him. Just putting her hand over his mouth.
That's just more annoying than anything else,
right? What if it was like really messed up and she just does like non-stop elbow smashes like from 12 to 6 to his face and like brutally just crunches the shit out of his skull?
They don't allow that in the UFC.
Like, what the hell?
No 12 to 6 striking.
Right? You can do 1 to 6 or 1 to 7.
As long as you change the angle, which I don't understand.
12-30.
I don't understand why changing the angle makes a difference.
I think because there was somebody who was, doing their whole spiel of doing the elbow drop on some bricks. And so it's like, look how much power they can do. But you're just like, well, it's the weight of the top brick that helps push down.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this guy's an 18th degree black belt. He knows what he's talking about. He works out of a strip mall.
I was trying to think of the guy. There was this guy, like he was. I can't think of his name right now, but he's the like he does this like power or the pressure points.
Rex Kwandel.
No, I'll think of the name later, but it's basically bullshit hokum. It doesn't do anything.
For sure. Well, she just graduates from level 2. Now they're at level 3 starting tomorrow at the same time.
So I think that was level 3.
No, I think that was level 2.
That was level 2. No, that was level 3 because level 1 was the diner. Level 2 was the building. Level 3 was his place.
All right. And now they're back at this shithole apartment that this guy lives in.
Yeah.
Just drinking energy drinks like nobody should.
Drinking Coke Energy. Why would you drink that? That shit is disgusting.
Dude, they have that Coke coffee.
Ugh.
Right?
It's gross.
Ugh.
These are two things that don't go together.
Well, I heard. Somebody also said, I think it was like Coke and wine.
Ew.
I trust them.
Okay, Coke and... I've actually heard of cola beer. That's like big in Germany.
Well, I mean, they also eat huge-ass bratwursts.
Well, yeah. And sauerkraut.
Bratwurst's pretty good. Sauerkraut. Fuck that shit.
They have a different palate.
I like, you want to get sour on some kraut tonight? That's hell yeah. Then you get fucked up. So now the two are talking. Probably something serious. Just about a look on her face. And then he's giving her the look like, when can I come in and lean in for a kiss?
But he's like doing that like concerned, like guy friend, like I'm listening and I support you.
I'm here for you. When he does the yawn and puts his arm over her. Oh, come here. Tries to get a side boob touch.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed about his bangs still.
I know.
Like, they look like those, like...
They're, like, dominating his forehead.
Like, he seriously used, like, a 4-inch roller and then put them up there.
They've been styled.
Dude. But that's the only part of his hair that's done, is his bangs.
But that's that... I think that's supposed to be, like, that messy but styled look.
It's...
They work hard to make it look not styled, but styled at the same time.
I'd like to punch that kid.
Just don't punch him in the forehead. Your hand's gonna...
It would protect it.
It would protect it. It's a forehead protector.
Bing! Like a platoon spit.
Ba-ding!
Uh-oh. So now they're talking about you can hack into phone lines and play for free.
So if they hack, they're going to reverse hack, is what I think they're going for, and trace the number. Yeah.
Okay, what number?
The number to...
Oh, yeah, the number that they called.
The number to the place, so they can trace it to the origination of this thing.
Because there's no way that they used a false like IP address or anything like that.
Or like bounce signals off of things, because that's what smart people would do if they were running some weird, insidious murder scam. You know, if you were thinking about it.
He's like, my car, my music, and he puts in the video game.
And we
they have to play in the car.
So we get video game mode of them going to the place. I feel like this is because the budget for this was not very high. So
well, there they go. I just think that car wouldn't make it. And look, he drives like a bitch. He's not even driving on the road.
Is that what kind of car is that?
Is that a Buick LeBaron?
It looks like it. I was gonna say a Tercel, but Toyotas were a little less boxy.
It looks like an extended Fiero.
They're trying very hard to hide the emblems.
What was that car that had the Thundercats emblem?
I don't remember.
Mercury?
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I can see that.
Maybe not. Probably gonna be wrong anyways. So now what's up with all these people breaking and entering?
Yeah, so now we're in like a salvage or a shipping yard. Yeah. Walking in between the shipping containers because this is super safe.
Looking for an address. If all of a sudden they're like, yep, there's the address right there. He lives in a shipping container.
I feel like it would
time to go.
It would be funny if they run into Falcon and Winter Soldier getting into a fight.
They run into Jean-Claude Van Damme from oh my God, what's the name of that movie? Replicant.
Oh yeah. So she was able to break a chain by lightly tapping the door with her shoulder.
Yeah, I've got a funny story. My brother and I, when we were younger, our door would get stuck, right?
Yeah.
And so it just so happened that we were going to go upstairs at the same time. My brother and I didn't say a single word to each other. We just locked eyes, and we knew in each other's mind what we were going to do. And so we just look at each other, and I was like, you get top, I'll get bottom. And we just hauled ass up the stairs and freaking shoulder rammed this door, thinking it was just going to open because we were so tired of getting stuck. We shoulder rammed and it knocked the entire, the trim and everything
oh my God.
off of the wall and freaking hit. There was a baby crib in there for the moment. Yeah, dude. And so our dad was so pissed.
I bet.
What were you thinking? And Brandon and I were just like, that's pretty funny. Yeah. Fucking smash an entire door and the frame. Yeah.
So now we're walking through, or they're walking through a
they in a
mostly
church,
abandoned warehouse.
right? Oh, and then guess what's there? With only the only light in the entire building is shining down onto a desk
with a chair,
a shit chair,
and a phone and a tape player.
All right, shit's about to get real. That's I mean, that desk looks pretty sturdy. That chair looks like it probably has lice.
Then they hear some clanking.
And they're like, where's the monitor? And now they're just looking around like, I swear I brought it. No, you didn't bring a monitor. Otherwise, you'd still be carrying it and you would know that you brought the monitor.
Well, yeah, you couldn't forget that you had a monitor from the 80s in your hand. Those things are heavy.
I swear it was just right here. Now they're looking around all confused of, what the hell do we do? God, are those just non-stop extension cords that they have plugged in? That for sure is a fire hazard. Extension cords upon extension cords, man.
Yeah.
And then there's just all these random pictures that people drew. Like it's like the refrigerator or some shit.
Yeah. Like this was a kindergarten at some point.
God. Oh, there's a QAnon button that it was off of the, the keyboard.
When you press it, it tells you where the adrenochrome is.
There it is. And it's like, here it goes. It's like, wait a second.
So then we get to
please eject VCR tape.
Get this tape player with the VCR and it's a beta. Wow. They went super 80s.
That's such a huge.
And so this is March 12th, 1984. I'm assuming this is the origination of Cursor, which it is, yeah.
I'm assuming that guy hasn't taken a shower in a month.
His hair looks so fucking greasy.
Mm-hmm. His face, too.
Yeah.
God, that shirt looks like a curtain.
It does. That's one of those things that, when we're watching some shows we watch, it's like, I'll make that comment sometimes. It's like who let them pull down the drapes,
dude,
to make their clothes?
And you know that somebody designed that shirt and they're just like, you know, it'd be really cool. 16 different types of vertical lines on one shirt, varying in thickness and colors of brown.
That way you never get bored.
We need mustard, honey mustard, Dijon, ground seed, Like, you name it.
And he's got the teardrop glasses, but they're not aviators.
I'd like to point out too that he has the two of his straps or vertical lines look like suspenders.
Yeah.
And then the one in the middle also looks like a tie.
Oh yeah, it does. It definitely looks like a tie.
Uh-oh.
So the original cursor was literally a guy talking to another guy in a room. Okay, this is super 80s. This feels like an experiment gone bad, like a scientific experiment.
Yeah.
But like a really crappy one.
So this guy's testing the game out.
Yeah.
And now he's getting so pissed.
So he's got to make a choice.
Choose one of these. When this is over with. Uh-oh.
So he chooses.
So there's a guy testing it, and he just chose arm, and now it's as if his arm is possessed by itself. And now
the other guy's cutting his arm.
Wait a second.
And it's bleeding all over the table. And the guy in the room is biting his arm.
Doesn't make any sense of what's going on.
I don't understand. This makes no sense.
And now
the
look.
blood is going back in.
The blood.
That's a really cool effect, though, actually.
Yeah, but what the hell is going on?
I'm very impressed with that effect.
Well, I'm just more, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't understand how this, correlates with the game now. That doesn't make any sense.
Nah.
And he's got a bunch of, cryptogram, symbols on the back wall. Okay.
She's like, look at these hieroglyphics.
Oh, it's a command prompt.
Oh, it's that time again to play this game.
And the weird greasy guy is back on the screen screaming at them.
Oh, really? This guy for sure is a virgin. Uh-oh.
So he tries to disconnect the computer system, but it doesn't work. And now Isaac has turned into a glitchy virtual version of himself.
I'm guessing he went into some random bubble that she's touching.
And so rewind or fast forward. What does that mean?
I think that since he tried to cheat...
Oh, it's like tape is coming out of his mouth.
It's just coming out too fast. Look at how much tape is coming out of his mouth.
Well, oh, God, that's so weird.
So it's asking, do you want him to rewind time or fast forward? Oh, God.
So that she rewinds.
Oh, I can eat all this. I can eat it all.
And...
But then when you take a dump, you're going to have to dump it all out anyways.
Yeah, this is all very confusing right now. This sequence is very chaotic.
So this kid keeps puking up these cassette tapes, but she keeps rewinding it, and then he eats it, and sucks it back up.
So she fast forwards.
And then he spits it all out. And then she's like, I'm sorry, and then rewinds it. And he slurps it all up.
And he's dead.
How?
And he's still got tape in his mouth? Okay. I guess you need it for the effect.
How's he bleeding?
I guess because there was tape in his body, and it's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
That's the simplest explanation.
I totally turned you on
to Run DMC.
Oh. I thought he was like, I love you, babe.
I taught you to walk this way.
Give me one kiss before I go. With all this blood all over my face. Because I spit out.
And tape solution.
How much?
Try not to vomit afterwards.
Right?
So... now she gets to beat the boss.
You gotta beat the boss to be the boss.
That would be awesome if they had to like go up against Ric Flair. Like 80s Ric Flair.
And they're just like, say woo or yell woo.
Woo!
They're like, put on the bathrobe or just the lay.
Yeah. So she's going to the coordinates.
What?
For the boss. Any guesses on who the boss is?
Fucking, I hope Donkey Kong.
Tony Danza.
Did she steal her friend's car?
Yeah. Well,
right.
He's dead, so.
Yeah.
And she turns and sees.
Weird that she's lost in the woods.
Well, she stopped right at the coordinates, so.
Well, she can't stop right at the coordinates, otherwise it'd be directly underneath her.
Well, that's true. So she's on the phone with the drug dealer, White Chocolate.
White Chocolate. And he's like, your mom's in a coma, and I'm expecting my payment today. Don't make me Uma Thurman her. Uh-oh. Freaking White Chocolate looks like a... goddamn Foo Fighters.
Well, he looks like Dave Grohl. It's like if Dave Grohl was a drug dealer.
With a neck tattoo. I mean, he seems like a pretty nice drug dealer, though. He's in the hospital trying to take care of his main buyer.
Well, yeah. He's a drug dealer with one customer.
I mean, maybe he's not a great drug dealer then.
He's probably not a very good drug dealer.
Oops.
Oh, did she keep driving?
I don't think so. I think she got out and started walking.
Okay, so she gets out and walks.
She's probably going to run into a gorilla marijuana farm.
Comes out of the woods, and she's at that super nice house.
That amazing house from 3 months ago. So who the hell did it?
Okay,
the brother?
So my theory is that he created the tapes that were sent out, and that means he becomes the boss. So every decision you make has a bad thing that is attached to the decision you just made. This is not a game that anybody really wins.
And if they do, they get 125,000.
But you're fucking scarred for life.
I mean, you aren't. You can make somebody. Like I said, what if you just chose one person? That one person eats the glass. That one person gets their arm chopped. That one person, Yeah. Pretty hilarious. He's like, I've already had 6 in a row. Please stop. I'm wondering what I'm doing. There's a knock on the door.
Oh, it's a record player? Oh, and they're sitting at the table eating.
Let the record skip. Let the record skip. What in the hell is going on?
The son has like tape or like picture tape over his eye and his mouth, and he can't talk.
But why is his face looking all make-upped up like that? And now the dad is all confused because he's like, how are you here? I thought we died 3 months ago. Ooh. Right?
Yeah.
The dad doesn't look
like
impressed at all.
And nothing's happened to him. So she just sits down at the table. Oh, wait. So it's very obvious that something is wrong with the other half of Mom's face. Here at the table.
Yeah, because she's not speaking to her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they went through some stuff.
Yeah, see, that's fucked up. The kid's missing the tongue. That's why he has the mouth taped onto it.
And missing an eye.
Then the kid's missing the eye. That's why I have the eye taped onto it.
And she's missing... What is she missing? That's weird.
Skin or arms.
Something, yeah.
And that dad's just walking away, just playing the game. That sucks. You wouldn't even get a chance to play the game.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, as soon as you get all this bodily torture done to you.
So he makes copies to get the game to leave them alone.
I make copies for a living. I think about making my own Kinkos for cassette tapes to be converted. Now he feels sad. He feels sad for what he did.
I don't think he feels sad. He's way too calm. I don't think he cares.
The wife's face looks like it's burnt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, her left cheek is burnt. He's like, nothing to be afraid of. It was your mom that cut your tongue out and poked your eyeball.
So the mom takes a swipe at the dad, and he like wrist controls her.
But it's like, why would you take a swipe at him, knowing full damn well that you're not even going to be able to do anything?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we get that electronic squealing. And we get the boss battle notification.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh.
So
he's really wanting to try to fight this young girl.
He doesn't think he's the bad guy, apparently.
If it wasn't for you, then like none of this shit would happen.
Yeah. Oh, I love that fuck the 80s thing. Like he loves the 80s so much
that he's going to make that TV show.
Yeah.
Ouch. My knee. Choose or die. Meet me in the battlefield. 5-point poem, exploding heart technique. Good Lord.
Okay, so he hit her with a plate, but then it hurt him.
Dude, he just instantly just jumped up and was like, instant fight mode.
So this is a weird fight then, because like...
Well, I'm thinking that she's just going to get enough of his shit and stab him in the jujunum.
So if she harms herself, she hurts him. It's reverse harm.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say from that the scientist. So,
now he slammed his head against the table.
There you go. Her. Oh, and then he's got that 6-shooter, but he only has one eye. Only has one eye because they're not good at art.
Well, I can see why he can't aim. He's probably got no depth perception.
Uh-oh.
So the mom comes out with a gun and is about to shoot the girl to harm him.
See, and that's why you don't hesitate.
Well, that and you don't probably stick your hand in front of a firing weapon. It's also not very smart.
And now the dad just wrestled the mom to the ground. Uh-oh. Out of bullets.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to commit suicide. And
so he can go to hell.
Well, to kill her, and he's out of bullets.
No. You don't run with knives.
And the son gets fucking like
pimp slapped.
Damn.
You know what? Is this freaking the house from what do you call it?
This looks like the 13 Ghosts house.
No, it looks like the house from God damn it. Human centipede.
It might be. He's trying to slit her throat by slitting his own.
And she's carrying a big old stone that she can wrap her arms in.
And he didn't realize that she's underwater, so she won't drown. He'll drown.
She's holding on tight, though. Oh, God. So is she dead, too?
I don't think so. I think she's not drowning.
How?
Because everything that happens to her happens to him.
Yeah, but...
It doesn't happen to her.
So now this guy's just spewing out
like
realistic water from his nose and mouth.
Yeah, that's obviously CGI'd in.
Oh, and he just drowned to death. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Wow, man.
And now he's just a close-up. Hold on. You were done. Oh, you're dead. Sorry, game over, bitch.
So he's dead.
Sorry, sucker. And now here comes was it the mom? Yeah.
You see her fingers twitch.
Oh, I thought that was the end of the movie. I was like, why would they make the movie end like that?
I know, that'd be a weird ending.
Just a random person twitching.
It's a finger twitch, yeah.
Being like, yeah, here we go.
So
I'm in the pool. I'm on a boat, bitch.
So the mom pulls her out of the water.
What's the matter with her arm?
Because I guess she got stabbed or shot because the sun shot
and
him.
Her face is all scratched up.
Yeah. So she has completed cursor.
You get 125. You know what?
So she gets the real prize.
When my wife and I first moved out here to Vegas, they had a game, the what do you call it? Deal or No Deal. And it's you can win $1 million.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah. Oh, or is it the end of the movie?
Well, yeah, so now they're explaining the curse. Basically, I guess she's gotten control of the code now.
I thought she got $125,000. Oh, God. I thought that the drug dealer was sniffing panties, but he's sniffing a shirt instead. And she texted over to the drug dealer $20 for an hour.
Hey,
and he's like, yeah. Can I be in charge? Uh-oh.
So how is that going to be turned?
So now she...
Oh, she has the special keyboard too.
Ooh.
So she has become the program. And, he's got a...
hell?
Who has
just a
sink full of needles just sticking up?
Sticking straight up?
Seems like an odd choice, right?
Was that a sink or it looked like a hole in like the ground or something? And why is this guy doing
the weirdest, like
the Busta Rhymes put your hands in my hands, see? That video. Oh, just kidding. It is a sink full of needles.
And he's gonna shove his face into a sink full of needles. That's disgusting. That's gross.
That's gonna be painful.
Yeah. Easily. That's disgusting.
God, so that's gross. Gotta be real painful.
Okay, so every time she does that to somebody else, she heals.
So she has to kill all those people so that way she'll heal.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she just heal naturally?
Okay, I would vomit too.
Holy
That's
shit.
Fucking gross. Like, he's got all
Look at his face. Looks like he just got done getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
So gross.
And her mom healed.
And she looks like she's healthy.
Yeah.
For sure, she's not on that anymore.
So I'm assuming she's recovered.
I thought that guy died. Okay, this is a flashback.
That's a flashback, yeah.
See, she needs a montage.
She does.
And then she'd be good to go. Hello?
So she's talking to the developer.
Kismet.
Inside the Kismet building.
Somehow you managed to beat my game. Well, obviously. Wait, who is that nerd?
Oh, so she is the code. That's what they're saying. She is the code.
You are the pan. And then that's it.
That's the movie.
All right.
So she's basically, the developer asks her, who will suffer next? And she says, basically, bad people.
Only the people that aren't good.
The people that deserve it will die.
That's the new coding.
Oh my God. So she's become justice.
She's become, no, I just forgot the name of that movie where they put all those drugs into that girl and she used like almost 100% of her brain.
Oh, with Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
Yeah, that's what she's become right now.
Basically.
All right. I'd be like, so do I get that 125K or?
Yeah, where's my money?
What's going on with that? Just going to give me a big check or?
It's like, medical bills don't pay themselves.
Direct deposit?
And my mom can't pay her medical bills.
Right? Her mom's been in that hospital for a long time.
She's got at least $100,000 in medical debt.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. Well, want to take a break and then come back and...
Yeah, fill up and then talk about choose or die.
All right. We
Get
will...
it cracking on there.
Oh, yeah. We'll be back.
Hell yeah.
And we're back for some final thoughts on Choose or Die.
Wrapping it up. What do you think?
It was okay. I mean, like, I kind of like the whole...
The concept of it.
The concept itself is a very cool idea. Until you actually roll out the concept into the story. Because the story is kind of dumb.
It was like a... Jumanji versus Would You Rather?
It had
Truth or Dare. That's what it is.
It felt very Truth or Dare-ish, like it had Inception levels of thought processes, because you're not really creating a good enough story, so you have to have add levels to your story to make it more complicated than it actually has to be.
I mean, I think the kills were. There's some good kills in this one.
They were very weird, yeah. Like it was
the eating glass.
What the guy
hell?
That vomited tape.
That would just suck so bad. You're just like, I know I'm not supposed to be eating this, but you just keep going and eating it like you're. Yeah.
That was a great kill, because you see the visual recognition on her face that
she's like, I'm not doing this.
Like she's emotionally recognizing that she's doing the thing she doesn't want to be doing.
And it's gonna hurt in about 12 hours if it comes out.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
That one was really good. The vomiting tape was kind of weird.
Right? That they kept fucking making it go reverse and fast forward. Like you're like, no.
She had to choose one.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know. Like the kills are good. The story itself is a little
not there.
Yeah, it's moments basically.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. Like I said, it has a mix of the Truth or Dare, and like I said, the Jumanji aspect of it, but
escape roomish. It's a little escape roomish.
But no, it was all right.
I think this was like Netflix was like, we need our version of Escape Room.
I mean, we're probably going to get into them, but there's like the Hulu original films, which
the Into the Dark.
That's all I got to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones, good God. We're either going to need to have a lot of alcohol those episodes.
Oh, God,
or
yes.
Those
are brutal.
But I think overall, Choose or Die, it was all right.
It was watchable. I just feel like the character work is not great.
I mean, it easy to watch, but just the whole like you're saying, there's
why do I care?
Yeah,
that's my biggest
there's
problem.
No build up for it.
That's a lot of it. It's like you don't know much about the characters other than the fact that this girl is a person who had a brother but doesn't have a brother, and the mom is now an addict because
so maybe the mom was a nurse, and then the brother
maybe
dove into the empty pool, and that's what made her go crazy, because she's like, how the hell could I raise a son that jumped into an empty pool?
Yeah.
You didn't see that there wasn't any water in there?
Like, good job, kid.
Yeah, like when my son does some like random mistake, and I'm just like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Like you always question it. But I forgot my train of thought right there. But no, it was, it was there.
It was, I mean, the visuals were really nice.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, I feel like they always, this is more of a general complaint, they always kind of get the 80s computer look wrong. It always feels really shiny and glossy. But that's because it's, now and not then.
Yeah. I think the whole hurry up and choose, hurry up and die.
Yeah.
Like, damn, let me think. But then there was that guy who just jumped up and started doing the robot in front of her. Like, that was probably pretty scary for her.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
And then he started screaming like a robot. I'd be like, what the hell is going on?
And all she did was, like, shove him out of the way.
I think if you do the robot as, like, your first dance move, then, like, you're easily shoved.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of, like, jerky body movements with the robot, so...
Just hurry and push them over when they're not...
It's very easy to get you off balance when you're doing
they're
the robot.
not in their deep robot stance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I think, decent.
It was okay. It was
better than I could do.
It wasn't like the greatest thing we've seen. I feel like if we're gonna talking about like going for the gold on ridiculousness, like Maniac Cop was definitely better with that.
Maniac Cop. That's hilarious.
It was.
I gotta do speaking of that real fast, I gotta do some I gotta get certified for CPR again, like next week.
You gonna do your one-arm
I'm gonna
CPR?
do the one-armed fish wrist.
you could always like do what Dwight Schrute did during CPR and
cut the face. You've seen those videos on like Instagram and everything where the kid's doing the CPR compressions, then he like cocks back and slaps the mannequin's face and then goes back to doing the CPR. I think I want to do that, but they're like, I really think that they'd be like,
oh, they would kick you out.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, they would.
Because like you're doing the chest compressions and all of a sudden, well, pop, and then go back to chest compressions. Yeah.
Wake up.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. Pretty much.
But choose or die. How we asked it, like, how did it change the reality of everything?
That was weird. I still don't get that.
It just pumps a bunch of PCP in the air so everybody starts hallucinating.
Yeah, they never really like explain.
It's like nobody made you eat the broken glass. You did that on your own.
They said it was a curse.
Oh.
So apparently it's a curse that just works on everybody that's around you.
Just a really quick hypnotist.
Yeah.
Like the blink and they're hypnotized. Act like a chicken. It's fucked up.
And then everybody goes back to normal afterwards.
Right.
Because that's how curses work.
But then all of a sudden there's like, why is this fucking woman dead right here with like 1.5 pounds of glass in her? Yeah. And who the hell broke all my coffee cups? Like, go back the next day and there's like, what the hell?
Like, how do you explain that one to the cops?
Yeah, because after every single time they chose, all of a sudden they just wake up in their bed.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's no, like, the cops were there. There's no, like, reality explanation for anything that has happened.
Nope.
Like, none. So that to me was a little weird, and it also kind of like pulls you out of the reality of the situation.
But it's also funny because, like we said, they all of a sudden just wake up, and they're like, "Hey, what the hell? Did I really just do that?"
Yeah.
So, but no, funny.
Because like after the pool, they're like just chilling on the couch, and you know, after they just fought her zombie brother.
Right. How weird. And then I'd point out, be like, oh, I thought I wasn't supposed to choose red. The fact that he made that line and he was wearing a red hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, dude.
Yeah.
So, yep. Good episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we did a good job narrating it for everybody. Berating it. Berating.
Berating.
B-rated.
This B-rated.
Yeah. So,
movie.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
All right.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.